guys, welcome to our video on how we do our bus organization. Jordan is going to walk you through the bus and show you some of our organization areas. Keep in mind, we did just organize this. It does not look like this all the time. So just know that, our bus gets messy too, and our area is not always neat.
Not every aspect of it is organized, but we're organized a lot.
Right. So we're going to show them. How about we start with the fridge and the pantry?
Okay. Well, the fridge, I think, is kind of self-explanatory. That's more of just how you would normally do it. You just put your frozen stuff in the top.
In the fridge, we do have these things to help everything stay in place.
These are really nice, mainly for like drinks and jars and whatnot, just to kind of help keep them all from moving around, because you can only put so many things over here, and that's mostly taken up with condiments and whatnot. So yeah, so that's kind of how we have the fridge.
That's so when we drive, stuff does not all get broken.
And the wine bottles and the creamer, or anything tall, pretty much kind of has to go on the bottom or whatever.
And we lay it sideways.
There's no room to stand stuff up anyways. So.
And if you stood it up, it'd fall over when you drove anyway. Here is our pantry.
Our pantry, we kind of have our cleaning supplies and stuff in that basket, just because we like the ability to just kind of pull the basket out when we're cleaning and just pull out what we want and then put it all back. We kind of have our spices over here on the left-hand side, our filters for our water filter, and then all of our vitamins and whatnot, medicine over on the right. We kind of just decided to just put mostly canned foods here, and there's kind of an exception on every drawer. It's just kind of like peanut butter or like breakfasty type stuff.
And we also lock our pantry when we drive so that it doesn't fling out. But the pantry is a big space saver.
Yeah. I mean, the pantry, it doesn't look like it, but it's huge. It's really big.
It really is. I'll give them a side view so they can kind of see. I would say it's about half the width of the fridge, maybe.
Probably less than that.
You think? It's a really big space saver. So the next thing we're going to show you guys is our clothes. And do you want to show them above the bed, or should we just do the benches?
We'll start above the bed, and then we'll move over there to the benches. The two places where we put the clothes are above the bed and then in the benches. And it actually holds a lot more than you would think. My side is actually much less organized than Morgan's, which is pretty rare.
It's because I just organized mine.
I generally put my pants and shirts and stuff up here, and normally they're folded a little bit better than this, but some of them I've just kind of like shoved up there.
You can show my
And
side.
then I put my socks and underwear and that kind of stuff, and then like gym shorts or swimming trunks will go in my area over there. Then here's Morgan's side, and she kind of semi-decided to do the opposite from me, in that she decided to put her socks and underwear and
pajamas and
leggings.
And I have a few like
here.
comfy sweatshirts up here, just because anything I feel like I'm gonna want to get while I'm in bed, I do. So I pick out my leggings, underwear, bra, and then I can move over to the bench and then pick out a shirt. So it just kind of depends on how you get ready in the morning, how we set everything up, and since we don't get ready the same, we did our organization a little bit differently.
What makes sense for me is not necessarily what makes sense in her mind for her.
So the benches have so much storage.
Yeah,
are you going to start on this one?
It's more than it looks. Yeah, I'll start with this one just because this one had my clothes here. We also in the bench have our Instapot and our little vacuum cleaner.
Kleenex.
And my belt I just throw in with my underwear and socks and whatnot.
This over here is my dresses, and right here, I'll let you move. He's going to shut that and open the other bench. We have to move the pillows when we do it. So this is my blanket I'm crocheting, and underneath it we have sheets.
Extra sheets.
Extra pillowcases.
This is kind of this sheet is basically our TV screen.
Right, when we watch movies outside the bus, we hang that up.
Yeah, actually smells a little smoky right now.
From the fire pit. And then over here I have my shirts in a cube, which you can't see super well because my yarn is kind of overtaking the space. I need to finish that blanket.
But underneath this is just extra sheets and extra
board
pillowcases.
games.
The board games over here. There's extra towels under there.
This is kind of my outdoor wear area, and I have like one pair of jeans in here. Anything that's like a random clothing item kind of goes in here. Jackets, cardigans, bodysuits, one pieces, jeans, because I literally only have one pair. That all goes in here, and then I have like a scarf or something. So just anything that I don't have a lot of goes in that bin. It's kind of like an outfit finisher bin.
All the odds and ends.
Up here we have our speaker and our projector, and we typically keep our chargers back behind because we can hide them pretty well.
Yeah. We'll put other electronic stuff in that one just up there by the driver's seat. But the stuff that we're using all the time, a lot of times we won't throw in there. Sometimes just because the plug's right here, we'll just throw them, hide them behind the sound bar a little bit.
Any books that I am about to read, I keep up here along with my journals. We keep our Polaroid camera and the boxes that the Polaroids go in. More books that I'm gonna read. Jordan only lets me keep so many books in the bus at a time.
It only holds so many.
So whenever we go visit our storage unit, I will swap out books that I have read to save on space, or I'll give them away. Up here we have the things that we get ready with in the morning. It has our toothbrushes, deodorant. This is mostly Jordan stuff, I think.
This is about 50-50. Maybe be slightly.
Yeah.
I don't require as much stuff.
This is
a lot of my stuff is in this bag right
These are like our 2 dot kits here. Mine will like hang up when I get ready, and then I roll them back up and put them up here. This has.
And these are really nice. It looks nice because it doesn't have to be super organized inside it, but then you can kind of roll it up and
you can hang it here while you get ready. You can do all sorts of stuff. And then Jordan, whenever he travels, he just grabs his dot kit and he's ready to go.
And behind here we'll have extra washcloths, towels, that kind of stuff.
Which I don't know if you can see.
There's some washcloths right here.
Yeah.
There may not be another towel back there right now.
We might have used them all.
Yeah.
So then more organization is up here. We have all of our glasses and bowls. It's a little messy right now, and it never honestly looks that great. Our main
we care more
objective
about
is that nothing gets
cushioning it than we do about it looking perfect all the time.
We don't want anything to break.
The plates are always stacked nice.
Yeah, they are. But. So we typically just stick this stuff, which we got at Walmart for like $5 for a whole roll. I don't even think it was $5. And then we also, I think this was from a package, but we use it.
Yeah. I mean, we could honestly get rid of that because this looks much nicer.
But we just want to make sure nothing is going to get broken during flight, because everything that we have in here are our top favorite plates, mugs, and glasses. So we want to make sure nothing gets broken.
That's our Paris mug that a friend gave us.
Our friend gave us this for my birthday, and it's so cute. It has the Eiffel Tower and it says France on it. And then over here...
And it matched our other Mr. and Mrs.
So it did, yeah. We love Ray Dunn because it's very simplistic. Right here, this is where I keep my jewelry. We just got these cute little organizers at Target. I think they were literally $1 for each pack, and I put my necklaces, earrings, all sorts of stuff. And then up here, this is basically like my
getting ready.
Yeah, getting ready. Stuff. This is not super organized right now.
But in these 2 baskets or whatever, there's lots of products and stuff. In between there and stuff, so
anything random for me I keep up here.
Hey, it's pretty good for you.
And then these drawers I think would be what is next in the kitchen, you think?
Yeah, that'd be fine. This is, you can kind of call it a junk drawer or a utility drawer or whatever. Just kind of like, I don't know, like insurance information or just extra batteries or tape or just like stuff that's generally kind of useful. We use this to turn the lights on and off outside the bus, that kind of stuff. So that's
an everything drawer.
Yeah, so that needs to go back in my toolbox. Actually, it's fine in here because there's another one in the toolbox. Our
top drawer right here, this does not have a magnet holding it shut because there's really not.
It does have a magnet.
Oh, it does.
Have the lock.
Right.
But it doesn't weigh as much, so this one never really.
This one never flies open while we drive. So like, a lot of people ask us about that. Does stuff fly open when you drive? Not if it.
If you really hit a bump,
maybe.
Sometimes these will want to, but you don't want to hit a bump.
So this just has all of our kitchen supplies, koozies, like dish towels.
Yeah.
This thing is a great organizer. We love this.
And it expands out or
you can push it
depending
in
on how you want it, how much space.
It works in a lot of different spaces. We have our reusable straws. I think we got this off Amazon. Jake and Gianna, who had the bus before us, are the ones who actually converted the bus. They had a similar one, so we asked where they got it.
Yeah.
We have plastic bags over here, and then these are actually beeswax, reusable, like, what would you call them?
It's basically to wrap food up or whatever.
It creates less waste. We had these plastic bags. We're trying to finish them,
already,
but
so we're just kind of using these up, and then we're going to switch over to using that more.
Because we don't want to use plastic.
We're trying to get to where we use less plastic. Just being realistic, there are some cases where, like, obviously this totally, like, seals off if you're carrying anything that's more, like, liquidy or whatever, then you would want to use, like, plastic bags. But we're going to, like, try to use these more often when we can going forward, so.
And in the second drawer, that's pretty much just kitchen supplies.
Yeah.
This one does require a magnet to open. There's a magnet.
We're supposed to put the magnets over here, but we use them all the time just to hang our curtain up for privacy. But, I need to adjust on this a little bit because it still hangs up. But this is mostly just kitchen stuff. Cutting board, cast iron skillet, some Pyrex containers. That's for kind of.
Once again, we got these for reuse.
And also these, and these are kind of neat because
you can heat them up. You can boil anything in them.
You can
like
put
you
them
could
in a boiling thing of water.
You could take it and put it in there and cook, and it would be fine. I got them at Target.
So
everything you need in this drawer.
And the funny thing is we make cookies in the
cast iron.
In the cast iron pan because I didn't end up buying a pan that fits in our stove, but this fits in there, and it's worked for us so far. And maybe we'll find something later, but it saves space to kind of have a dual use deal there. This one right here, I think it's actually fallen off. We need to get it reattached where this one will want to lock again. Although it doesn't really ever want to fly open.
We don't have very heavy stuff in this drawer. This is a very random drawer. We keep Bible, notebooks,
2 other notebooks,
the Swiffer.
Old phones that we need to turn in.
Yeah, coloring books. If we have gifts for people or cards for upcoming weddings or birthdays, we keep it in this drawer because we try to buy things ahead of time.
So that's kind of another, I don't know, semi-junk drawer. It's kind of utility.
It works
stuff.
good. And then under the sink, should we show them that?
Yeah, I mean, under the sink, obviously on the left side is just our trash can. Over here we just have some wipes, and we keep some like grocery bags because we use it in a little trash can, and we just put the extra trash bags here, and that actually kind of holds the trash can tighter there. So, and on the right side is just pretty much cleaning supplies or whatever. So
this hook is super helpful. We clean our dishes with these, and we hang them, and then we have extra ones down there. Hey, Sophie.
And we just recently got this to clean like bottles and stuff out with, so we're gonna see how it does.
And then the last thing that we'll show you guys is right here above the driver's side door. Also, we have pumpkins in here for Halloween. Yeah, we can tell them what's in there.
This is pretty much just my junk up here. It's actually mostly hats. We'll put stuff for Sophie up here.
We have a rug up there.
Yeah, just the rug that goes on the floor, which we're lazy a lot of times and don't put it down. And then it's more just like driving stuff, like Alice's. I think this is a first aid kit.
And then I guess our shoe storage actually would be the last thing to show them.
Yeah.
So in here we have...
One of Morgan's shoes snuck its way on the
Yeah, this is supposed to be Jordan's side down here. And then I have the other two.
I just keep the magnets for hanging the thing on the outside of the bus here. Because I guess the reason I did that is because they're really strong magnets. And I wanted to make sure that they were never close to any electronics or anything, just to not mess it up. So.
And then in here, this is my shoe storage. There's really no rhyme
It's
or
not
reason.
necessarily organized.
No.
Nice looking, but
We've
organized
tried
in the
and it
sense
doesn't
that
really
has a
stay.
place, so.
Yeah, exactly. It has a place. So, but yeah, so that's pretty much the gist of the bust organization. In the back, we do keep some random things.
Yeah, and I mean, we can take a look at that. Alright, so we also just kind of wanted to show the organization on the back that we were talking about. This is pretty much just outside stuff for the most part. This is just kind of little kind of camping odds and ends between like mosquito repellent or you know, clothesline.
We typically keep our chairs back here too.
Yeah, so the chairs typically go back here. We'll keep the hoses, cords, my tools, leveling blocks. Come here a second.
We'll hang up jackets back here, any nice shirts that he has. That clothing rack back there is a real lifesaver. Rain jackets, anything for different weather.
A cooler.
We have everything back here.
Yeah, so just kind of odds and ends stuff. Mostly just outside related.
It's kind of like our little garage area. Oh, and any workout stuff I also keep back there.
Yeah.
Any like yoga mats, weights. As you can see, I haven't used them yet. Shocker.
Anyways, first step was getting it right.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
And then over here, just kind of as a final bit of, I guess you would call this organization or whatever. I keep my boots and stuff out here just because they take up they take up a lot of space.
And he doesn't use them all that
This is
often.
just kind of some odds and ends electrical stuff if I have to mess with any of that.
Here's an air mattress if we ever need it
Yeah.
for guests. And then this is where all of our laundry goes, to our
Yeah.
little laundry chute at the bottom of our bed.
So yeah, come to the chute here. And this is also just an extra basket we have.
This
for-
thing is amazing. We got it at Camping World. It's a
Yeah.
collapsible laundry basket for when we go and do laundry mats. So that's really great.
Yeah.
We have potting mix back here for plants, extra toilet paper, basically everything that we don't
our
need
stuff
to
to
keep in
clean the
bus.
toilet or whatever. So.
Anything we don't have to have in the bus, we put back here for sure.
And we try not to keep it too full. That way, if you ever need to add something in the future, we already kind of have space. So that's pretty much how all the organization, or I guess we try to call it organized, in the bus goes. So.
All right, thank you guys so much for watching our bus organization video, and we hope you enjoyed. If you guys have any questions, be sure to put them in the comment section and we'd be happy to show you.